If you're looking for a set of affordable taillights that will offer a more modern look, these Raxiom Axial series linear LED taillights with the black housing and the smoked lens will be a great addition to your 2018 or newer JL Wrangler with factory halogen taillights. Now these will be a great addition for the JL owner looking to up the styling of the rear end of their build if they have a worn or damaged set of taillights, or they're simply just looking for some more dynamic styling. Now styling isn't the only benefit here. If you want to make your Jeep a lot more noticeable when it comes to safety and you're struggling to see while you're backing up, whether you have tinted windows or just live in a more rural area, this set is going to be a great solution to help you increase yours and other drivers' visibility. As you can see, these are going to feature a very dark smoked lens on the front and a black housing, which is really going to add to that stealthy appeal to the rear end of your Wrangler. This also takes some styling from the factory LED taillights with the shape of the housing for that elevated look, even with the LED side markers over on the side. Now the big benefit of these is going to be the lighting, and this is going to feature a large cluster of red LEDs inside and bordering the taillight on the outside, doubling as your brake and your running light. You're also going to get two large projector LEDs right in the middle. As you can see, the lens is a bit bubbled. Those are going to be for your reverse light, which will be able to power through that dark smoked lens just fine to give you optimal visibility behind your Jeep. Now these will be tough for light, so no matter where you're taking your Wrangler, you really won't have to worry about the integrity of these lights. Now these will have a black ABS plastic housing. The shape and the texture here is going to be very similar to the factory LED, so it is going to match with any other factory body panels that you already have on your Jeep. The lens will also be made of a polycarbonate material, which will help take any impact. So if you take a branch while you're off-road or any random kick up to the lights while you're on road, these are going to hold up just fine. The lights will also be plug and play, so there's no need to worry about any additional wiring when it comes to this, and you are going to get a resistor which will prevent any hyper flashing. Now these are going to come in at about $200, being one of your most affordable options at the moment for a set of taillights. Comparing these to other choices available, these are going to keep a more toned down design if you don't want a taillight that's going to be too busy when it comes to the design of the lighting itself, while also being very stylish with those modern LED lights and the smoked lens on the front. Now, I think if you're looking for a simple and stylish way to ditch your halogen taillights for better performance and a better look, then this is going to be a great set to do it with. Install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about 30 minutes to get the job done. Now at this point, we can head over to our shop and check out a detailed breakdown on the process of getting these onto your JL at home. So that is going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
For this install, you will need a ratchet, 7/32 socket with adapter if necessary, 10mm socket, Phillips head screwdriver, and a panel removal tool. What's up guys, today we're going to be installing a new set of taillights on our Jeep, so let's get started. So to get started, we've got our rear hatch open, and we're going to go ahead in here behind the taillight and pop open our little access panel for our mounting bolt for our taillight. So we'll grab our panel removal tool. So we'll go ahead and get in here with our panel removal tool and pop out our little access panel cover here. Set that aside. Then we can come in and get our mounting bolt for our taillight out. So now we'll go ahead and grab our 10mm socket on our ratchet and remove our mounting bolt here. It's kind of tough to see, but it's at about a 45-degree angle inside of your access panel. And it is spring loaded, so we'll go ahead and remove that. So now that we have our mounting hardware out, we can go ahead and just pull our taillight right out of place and grab onto our factory connector here. And we're going to pull back on our red safety tab and just push down on our release, unplug our taillight, and set it aside. Now once you have this done for this side, you can go ahead and repeat this process for your other taillight. Alright, so there's a few things we need to do before our taillight is ready to go onto the vehicle. The first of which is to swap over our mounting bracket from our factory taillight to our new one. So we're going to grab our Phillips head screwdriver and we're going to remove the 3 mounting screws for our mounting bracket here and swap it over to the new one. So we'll go ahead and pop these screws out with our Phillips head screwdriver. Get that one out. And we'll get our last one out here. And we can go ahead and remove our mounting bracket, and we'll set our factory taillight aside. And we'll come over to our new taillight here. And we'll go ahead and get our wires out of the way. And set our mounting bracket on our new taillight. It does have 2 locators here, so it sets right into place. And you just want to make sure your wiring is in a good spot to where it'll come underneath and won't get pinched when you mount it. And we'll grab our Phillips head screws and go right back in to our new taillight to get this mounted. Get our third one in here. So now that we have that mounted, we can go ahead and get our bracket for our ballast mounted onto that. So we'll go ahead and grab our provided brackets and mounting hardware for this. So our bracket, as well as there's 2 of our vampire clips here. They're a little stuck together. Get those separated. And 2 Phillips head screws, as well as 2 of our provided 7/32 lock nuts. So then what we're going to do is line up our brackets here with our mounting holes for our ballast. And we'll send our Phillips head screw through. Grab our lock nut, go ahead on with that. We'll do the same thing for our other mounting tab here. Go ahead and get our second Phillips head screw through here. Go ahead and throw our other lock nut on. We'll grab our Phillips head screwdriver and our 7/32 socket on our ratchet. We'll go ahead and get these tightened down. And once we have those tightened down, we'll go ahead and throw our vampire clips in place here. You may need to squeeze them to get them to really lock into place. Now once you've got this process done for this taillight, you can go ahead and do the same thing for the other taillight, and now we're ready to go onto the vehicle. So now we're ready to mount our taillight, and the first thing we're going to do is get our ballast in place. Now there's a few slots you can use to go ahead and mount your ballast. The best one and the most out of the way is directly back here behind your housing. There's a nice flat spot here. You can go ahead and just slot that into place using our vampire clips again. And once you have that in place, it's kind of hard to see, but just pop it in there. After you have that in place, we'll go ahead and plug our taillight connector in. And we'll get our taillight in its mounting location. And once we have that in, we'll go ahead inside the vehicle and put the mounting bolt back in. So now we'll go ahead and grab our factory mounting bolt here, and we'll get that into place. Get it started by hand. Then we'll grab our 10mm socket on our ratchet. Go ahead and tighten this down. And once we have that done, we can go ahead and replace our access panel cover. Now once you've got this process completed for this side, you can go ahead and repeat the same steps for your other taillight. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our Raxiom Axial Series linear LED taillights with black housing and smoke lenses for the 2018 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL with factory halogen taillights. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Wrangler, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.